everybody? This is Mike with Neat Apple Tech. Neat Apple Wealth is going to show you exactly what we're going to do today. And today we're going to be speaking about the green light area. All right. So the new green light cards. So they got a new thing. So I was already teaching my kids on about stocks. All right. One great thing about the app now, they actually created an investment area. So in that way, your kids can invest inside the stocks. Sounds great? Let me go ahead and show you exactly what we're going to do. Let's tune in. All right, so let's go ahead and go back in. All right. And once it finishes loading up, I'm going to show you what the new interface looks like. So if you have the older interface, just go to your Google Play Store and go to Update, or go to your Play Store if you're on iOS and click on Update. All right. All right, perfect. And from there, it's going to have you to go ahead and sign in. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop right here and stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. All right, awesome. So now I'm on the back end where the dashboard is at. So as you can see from our previous videos, the dashboard looks totally different. All right, so the great part about it is they have new tools and new different great things for your child. All right, so one of the big things that I want to go ahead and bring to you is the new feature is how to show kids on how to invest in stocks. If you go back to the YouTube channels on my playlist, you will see different ways I show you exactly how to invest your money inside of stocks. But now it's much easier for your kid. Not only are they able to look at their bank account, but they also be able to use that same tool, which is on the green light dashboard or within the app, to be able to invest their money. All right. So as of right here at the very top, I actually have my two kids. I actually have Victor right here, and I actually have Mahala right here. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back to my home base. Now, since this is new, you're still on the old plan. It is going to cost a little bit more monthly, but it's okay. If it's for your kids and for their expenses to grow and do great in life, then it shouldn't be no limit on it. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this widget reel right here. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and click on investment plan. All right. So at first, it just only had this one right here. It was the $4.99 plan, which is the green light plan. It's all the tools to start building good financial habits. All right. That's the one I had at first. Now, when you did that update, it came with two more. The first one that updated was the green light investment. All right. Which is $7.98 a month. All right. So it states that only interest in invest. Enjoy Greenlight core tools, an investment platform built for kids. All right. And then if you want to take it much step further, for only $9.98 a month, which is retail at $73 a month. $73 a year if you went ahead and paid it out. You're looking at Greenlight Black Card, a priority customer service support, an identified theft protection. So just in case it got lost or anything, it's protected. Cell phone protection for your kid's phone, which is cool, and also purchase protection. All right, so you get a whole bunch of great things with your Greenlight Max. But I went ahead and went to Greenlight Invest. So I'm actually invested inside the $7.98 a month. As you can see right here, when I clicked right here, it stated that this is your current plan. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the X. Click on the back button. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the tools about investing. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Victor's. So as I scroll down, as you can see, there's a new tool as right there. It says investing. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on get started. From there, it's going to get you to here we go. Just go ahead and read these 3 steps. I want you to make sure that you read every single thing. Just don't go pretty fast just to get it done. You always want to make sure that you read every single thing that you do. So that way you can understand it, comprehend it, and then also remember it, and then move forward. And just in case it ever comes up about again, you remembered it, so you didn't race through it. And then B, if somebody else asks you for information, you can definitely inform them about it as well. All right. So from there, let's go ahead and click on Let's Go. All right. So tell us about Victor's timeline. How long until Victor might need to withdraw his investment? We're going to say, because we do long-term investment, let's go ahead and click on 10 plus years. And the strategy is I would do the same information to all my kids. Okay, so I have 3 kids. So there's no limit of whatever age they are. Just make sure that you just help them out and also help yourself out as well. So the same knowledge that you're giving them, make sure you take heed and do it for yourself as well. So in that way, you can do great in life, and they can see that you're doing great in life, and also you helping your kids as well. Sounds great? So the next question says, what is Victor's experience with investing? All right, he's getting started. He knows a little bit. He's invested quite a little bit. He's basically runs Wall Street. So I'm just make sure you be honest with this. So he's just getting started. All right, so the next one. Let's talk about a little thing called risk. What level of risk is Victor comfortable with? Let's keep the risk levels low. Victor doesn't want many ups and downs in the investment. B, some risk is okay, not too safe, not too risky in our motto. And then the third one, risk doesn't scare Victor. He's hoping to make money for his investments. All right. So we're going to go ahead and click on the middle one because, yeah, it may goes up, may go down, but at the same time, you do want to take a risk so that way you can actually gain more income. All right. So last question. What is Victor's main goal with Greenlight Investing? All right, or invest. Victor wants to learn more about the world of investing. B, Victor would like a place for his money to grow over time. Or C, Victor is investing for something specific like college or a car. All right, so I actually speak to my kids one-on-one, so I will actually know this by heart. So we're going to be going to go with B. All right, then woohoo! Victor's investing profile is completed. Once you're taking some time to review it together, we get started with our recommendations. Sounds good? And then from there, you can just read the information about the risk so that way he can understand. You can see the diversified investment help limit risk. So you can see the more kind of orangish yellow area of stocks and the more area right here, it got the lines, that's your stocks and bonds mixed. Okay. So I click on sounds good. And then from there, parents, to comply with regulations, we need to ask you a few more questions before we can finish up setting up the invest account. Okay, so it's going to ask me some questions. They probably don't, but do any of these apply to you? Select of all. So you work for a brokerage firm, and I just remember this information from when I had set it up. It's going to be none. All right, so what's your current employment status? And I will be putting self-employed. And then next, what is your industry? We would say, I would say education, but then same time as I say retail and wholesale. And then what's your approximate annual income? Okay, perfect. Almost there. Then please take a moment to review. All right, so just make sure you just click on this agreement. Read all these credentials. All right, just read all this information. Again, I've already done this. So once you've read every single one of them, just go back and do the second one. Read over this information. And when you read over, just make sure you click on each one of them. All right, this is a contract. Now, the contract is not saying anything bad or anything. It just wants you to understand because now that your child is going to be investing to stock in Wall Street, you just want to make sure the same stuff that comply on Stash, Robinhood, Fidelity, Capital One Investment, all these broker websites, it's the same information, okay? It's just pretty much broken down so that way you and your kid can take a look at it. All right, so let's go ahead and click on I have read in concept.